Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's time to talk more toys, this time boys 10 to 13. If you're just tuning in, by the way, we've done a lot of gift guide reviews, so head over to the Southern Savers channel and check out other ages before we even dive into that one. So boys 10 to 13 though, this is such a fun age range because they're really into everything. They're very active. They're also just into sitting down and having some playtime in front of a board game too. So kind of like all the options and not having to be quite as babyish with our toys. So we're gonna get out and just have some general fun. I guess let's start here. This is a sky paper. I know at first you're like, oh, it's a gun. Look at all the guns. No, no, no. This is an airplane launcher. So you can take flying paper airplanes to a whole new level. It walks through how to launch them. It also will walk you through how to fold them and comes with 24 do-it-yourself planes in the kit. So by the end, they're kind of an expert at folding their own paper planes and then launching them. It has a trigger. So you load the plane in, you pull the trigger, and the plane flies out. And I love it because for me, I felt like I always built a great paper airplane, but once you went to fly it, it didn't work. So now I can't blame myself for not doing it right. The actual airplane launcher will do all the hard work for me. So this is the Sky Paper paper airplane launcher. It retails for $29. It does take some batteries, so make sure you pay attention to that before Christmas morning comes around. It's gonna need 4 AAAs. It's 29 bucks, but you will find it online or in local stores. And this is one where I might head more online than heading to a local store just for supply, making sure they've got it before you make the trip. Let's go back to the 80s. How many of us grew up playing PacMan? This is a fun one. It's an arcade classic, and they've brought it back even in the look of the old arcade style that we all would have seen. So you can play the game multiple levels, kind of keep on going, and you can even play 2-player with different modes. What I love personally as a mom is that you can turn the sound on and off, so you're not gonna have to listen to PacMan. It was fun, but it's not that fun to relive all the noise over and over again. So just so you can enjoy it. This is from Ren Beanie. It is in local stores, but it's gonna be more available online. Retails for $18 and will be on sale with a number of others. So this is in the Arcade Classics line. It's not the only item. So you love PacMan, but you might have loved some other fun classic games. They're available too. So fun one from Ren Beanie. Monopoly. Can you ever get too old for Monopoly? This is taking Monopoly to a whole new level though. This is Monopoly Ultimate Banking. It's gone electronic. We've all got credit cards now. But it's a fun one with an electronic piece in the middle that's going to tell you, how much you're getting for various things versus having all of your cash lined up around you. To play even with small children with all the cash gets a little tricky, but I kind of like that we've gone to this next level. So it's Monopoly. It is 8 and up, but it's a fun one to give to the older kids to let them have even their own board games, start their own collections. Which we all will enjoy for years to come. We're big on family game night in our house. So to give someone a game means that we're going to bust it open and play it tonight. We better be ready for that. Let's go to this side, 2 different guns. Honestly, you can't go wrong here. And I will even give these to my husband, uncles. So any age range, a Nerf gun is a happy thing. Or a dart gun, whichever way we're going. So let's start with this one. This is the Havoc Power Clip Blaster. And I've got both of these in here on purpose because they're kind of 2 ends of the spectrum. This guy right here comes with 16 darts. It's got its own clip, so it's gonna do pump action really fast in terms of shooting out the darts. Price range, less than 10 bucks. That's what I love in terms of if I'm needing to give a gift, I don't actually have to spend a ton to do it. This has all the fun parts that they want. If you're gonna have a dart, blast off between a whole bunch of people, 10 bucks is the way to go. We can go up a level though and go into Nerf land. This is the Nerf Doomlins collection, a little more intense, shoots 2 darts at the same time. and comes with 24 darts to get you started. You can always get more. So it comes with 24 darts in it. It's gonna shoot 2 at a time from each of the wings. This retails for $30. So you kind of see the difference between the two, but both are great and fun toys to grab. The Nerf one, this is a brand we all know, but it's definitely kind of adding to the just fun, cool factor of shooting 2 at a time, being the big, bulky, you know, what they may be going for in playtime. So Nerf Doomlens or Adventure Force, the Adventure Force Dart Blaster Havoc. Either one of those are great. And one last thing for this age range, this is for our intellectual ones, or you're wanting to strive to kind of have a learning toy, which is where I go. I want you to have something where you're having to think about it. So this isn't the classic, you know, sit down and put together Legos. This is really, really having to think about it. This is Rumble Lab and getting a Rumble Crate. That's what they call it. So it's from Rumble Lab. You can head to rumblelab.com. And this is a monthly subscription company, though they do offer just a one-time crate if you don't want to do the subscription side. Inside of it comes everything for you to build your own contraption, and each month it changes. So this month, we're gonna build our own can crusher with all the pieces to do that. In here, different experiments. So by the time they've built the can crusher, they've actually learned a lot of other things. They've learned about vacuums and seals and pressure, walking them through all the different pieces. Another really fun part about Rumble Lab and the Rumble Crate is that once you've built it, there's always a challenge. And at the end of the challenge, it's how could you innovate this to make an even better can crusher? And you can hop online and you can see what other people's ideas were, but you can also submit your own idea at the end of it, and you know, the idea that they choose becomes an idea that gets a free crate in the end. So it's a fun one to get them learning, to get their hands busy, and keep working through. So every month it's a different task, and it comes with everything they need, even down to keeping a journal of how they've done things and how things are working. All the different pieces and parts. For parents that are scared by this, you're thinking, I can't help them do that. This really is detailed information as to how to put it all together, but there's also a lot on their website. There's even a parents section of the site to help walk you through if you've got questions. It's not as tricky as it seems. My girls can put this together without a problem, my older girls that is, but it's a fun one for boys that just want to get their hands busy and want to think, want to try to plan something out. So all of that together, that's Rumble Crate from rumblelab.com. So lots of options for boys, 10 to 13. For even more ideas, head to Southern Savers, click the link that's below this video or that's right here to see even more ideas that we put together. And I hope in the end that this helps give you some great ideas to have a unique and a fun Christmas.